Math benchmark, make sure your name, math period, and math teacher's name is on your test. Directions. Read each question carefully. For a multiple choice question, determine the best answer to the question from the 4 answer choices provided. For a griddable question, determine the best answer to the question, then fill in the answer on your answer document. Number 1. An inequality is shown. Which value of x makes the inequality true? A. 1/2. B. 0.06. C. 5.5. Or D. 60%. Number 2. A submarine descends at a rate of 14 miles in 4 minutes. Which graph has a slope that best represents this rate? F, G, H, or J? Number 3. Maria started with 15 candy bars and gave away X number of bars. Jonathan started with 25 candy bars and gave away twice as many candy bars as Maria did. How many candy bars did Maria give away if they had the same number of candy bars left? A. 10. B. 5. C. 3. Or D. 15. Number 4. Amy will withdraw the same amount of money each week from her school account to pay for her lunch. The graph below shows the amount of money Amy will have at the end of each week. What are the slope and y-intercept of this line? F, G, H, or J? Number 5. Mr. Smith calls 2 cable companies to get a price for repairing his televisions. Both companies charge an initial service fee and an hourly rate as shown in the table. Which inequality can be used to find X, the minimum number of hours worked, so that the total charge at Bear Cable is less than or equal to the total charge at King Cable? A, B, C, or D? Number 6. A landscaper joined 3 square playgrounds at their vertices to create a playing zone at a public park. The combined area of the 2 smaller squares is the same area as the largest square. The landscaper will use square congruent rubber tiles to cover each region without any gaps or overlays. Based on the information, what is the area of Zone 3 in square feet? F, 149 square feet, because 144 plus 5 equals Zone 3. G, 119 square feet, because 144 minus 5 squared equals Zone 3. H, 169 square feet, because 144 plus 5 squared equals Zone 3. Or J, 77 square feet, because 72 plus 5 equals Zone 3. Number 7. Point P, 5, -2, and point Q, -2, -6, are located on a coordinate grid. Which measurement is closest to the distance between point P and point Q in the units? A, 11. B, 7. C, 8. Or D, 9? Number 8. The graph shows the relationship between the number of hours and the number of miles a person walked. Which statement best describes the rate of change for this situation? F, the person walks 25 miles per hour. G, the person walks 1 mile per hour. H, the person walks 5 miles per hour. Or J, the person walks 2.5 miles per hour. Number 9. The graph models the linear relationship between the amount of money Max and Tom have in their savings accounts each week. Based on the graph, which of the following appears to be true? A. The amount of money in the savings account at 5 weeks is $15 greater for Max than Tom. B. The amount of money in the savings account at 5 weeks is $15 less for Max than for Tom. C. The amount of money in the savings account at 5 weeks is $65 for both Max and Tom. D. The amount of money in the savings account at 5 weeks cannot be determined for either Max or Tom. Number 10. Sal purchased some art supplies and cardstock in order to make greeting cards. The graph below shows the relationship between the number of cards Sal makes and the total cost of the materials used to make the cards. Which function best represents the relationship shown in the graph? F, G, H, or J? Number 11. What value of x makes this equation true? A, 0, B, 30, C, 60, D, 80. 12. Point M is shown on the number line. Which value is best represented by point M? F, the square root is 70.6. G, square root 8.4. H, square root 79.21. J, square root 8.29. Number 13. A relation contains the points -2, 4, -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and 2, 4. Which statement accurately describes this relation? A. The relation represents y as a function of x because one value of y is associated with two values of x. B. The relationship does not represent y as a function of x because each value of x is associated with a single value of y. C. The relationship represents y as a function of x because each value of x is associated with a single value of y. D. The relationship does not represent y as a function of x because each value of y is associated with two values of x. Number 14. On Sunday night, Reese checked his school lunch account. The table shows the linear relationship between the amount of money remaining and the number of days since Sunday. Which function can be used to find y, the amount of money remaining x days since Sunday night? F, G, H, or J? Number 15. A music subscription company charges a membership fee plus an additional fee for each song downloaded. The table shows the linear relationship between the number of songs downloaded and the total cost including the membership fee. Which statement is true? A. The membership fee is $8.50. B. The membership fee is $10. C. The additional fee for each song downloaded is $1.50. Or D. The additional fee for each song downloaded is $9.25. Number 16. The Economy Repair Shop charges a $50 fee plus $30 an hour for labor. Jeff's Repair Shop charges a $25 fee plus $35 an hour. Which inequality can be used to determine the number of hours of labor that would make Economy Repair Shop charges less than Jeff's Repair Shop charges? F, G, H, or J? Number 17. Which situation can be represented by this equation? A. 3 times Mario's age increased by 3 is the same as 5 times Mario's age decreased by 7. How old is Mario? B. Sarah had $3 in her pocket and she borrowed $3 from her sister. Terrence has $7 in his pocket and he borrowed $5 from his brother. How much money do Sarah and Terrence have? C. The width of Jennifer's garden is 3 feet and 3 inches. The length of Jennifer's garden is 7 less than 5 feet. How long is Jennifer's garden? D. 3 units more than the perimeter of the triangle is equal to 5 times the length of a side increased by 7 units. What is the length of a side of the triangle? Number 18. The scatter plot shows the number of free throws that different basketball players attempted and the number that each player made. Based on the scatter plot, what is the best prediction of the number of free throws attempted if 45 free throws are made? F, 25, G, 65, H, 90, or J, 45? Number 19. A worker climbed up a ladder to get on the roof of a building to make some repairs. The ladder was 22 feet long and was placed 9 feet away from the base of the building as shown in the diagram. What measurement is closest to the height of the building in feet? A, 13 feet, B, 20 feet, C, 24 feet, or D, 31 feet? In each diagram, line P is parallel to line F, and line T intersects line P and F. Based on the diagrams, which statement is true? F. The value of x is 65 because the two angles shown in each diagram are supplementary. G. The value of x is less than 90 because the two angles shown in each diagram are acute angles. H. The value of x is 115 because the two angles shown in each diagram are congruent. Or J. The value of x is 90 because the two angles shown in each diagram are complementary. Number 21. Olaf buys 4 cans of soup at the store for a total cost of $5. Each can of soup costs the same amount. Which table shows the relationship between the number of cans of soup, X, and the cost in dollars, Y? A, B, C, or D? Number 22. Rex Communications Company must run a telephone line between 2 poles at opposite ends of a lake, as shown in the diagram below. Based on the diagram, what is the closest to the distance in feet from pole 1 to pole 2? F, 84 feet, G, 44 feet, H, 63 feet, or J, 117.8 feet? Number 23. The scatter plot below shows the relationship between the number of baseballs used in 14 games and the number of pitches thrown in these games. Based on the scatter plot, what is the best prediction of the number of baseballs used in 275 pitches if 275 pitches are thrown? A, 150, B, 60, C, 100, or D, 160? Number 24. The dimensions of a rectangular picture frame are 6 inches and 2.5 inches. What is the length of a diagonal of the picture frame? Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Also record your answer on the grid below. Be sure to use the correct place value. Number 25. What is the solution of this equation? 5x plus 1 equals 2x minus 11. Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Also record your answer on the grid below. Be sure to use the correct place value. Make sure you have answered all your questions and bubbled in your answer document. Make sure your name, period, and math. Teacher's name is also on your test booklet.